Hi, I'm Kristen White, host of The Ripple Effect, and I'm here with my friend McIndoo, who is really, hands down, the Make Your Book a Bestseller author coach on the planet. Ann, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Kristen. I'm so excited.
So we do, I know, we're both like, we have something exciting to tell you, and you do have some really exciting news, and just share it with me.
Well, you know, as you may know, my name is Ann McIndoo, and I'm your author's coach, and I've had my company, So You Want to Write, for 8 years. I've produced more than 500 books for other entrepreneurs, business owners, speakers, consultants. It's actually 542 books as of today. And I'm very
Congratulations.
Thank you. Plus 4 of my own books, 2 bestsellers on Amazon and on Kindle. So I know how to do it. I know how to get your book out of your head. I know how to make you a bestseller. I know how to get you out there and spread your message, to touch others, to build your business, and with your book and with your products. And so the exciting, really super exciting news is that we're rebranding my company from So You Want to Write to the Author's Muse. And I'm taking a bigger, more powerful, more dynamic role in getting thought leaders, entrepreneurs in a big circle of influence on TV, on the bestseller list, on New York Times, Amazon, and getting their messages, and they're making their difference.
So that is the Author's Muse, M-U-S-E, right?
Yes.
And where can they find you or find out more about all the expanded possibilities that are now going to be available through you?
You can go to www.annmcindoo.com. And that's my name, Ann McIndoo, MCINDOO.com. You can also go to www.yourauthorsmuse.com. And you can learn all about the amazing events we're doing, about the Authors Muse Conference that's coming up, and about all the special programs that I've created for entrepreneurs and speakers, consultants, to get their book out there, to be on TV, to be with Kristen, to have their radio show, to do all kinds of amazing things.
You know, when you decide that you want to write a book, and I know that from a statistic, I think it was from the New York Times itself, that 8 out of 10 Americans believe they have a book within them, but they don't really know how to get started. That's what this system is all about.
Yes. This is all about writing your book, publishing your book, getting in the media, and with Kristen and with my publisher, you'll be able to do it. You have all the tools right there at your fingertips, coaches, guides, the next steps, everything that you need to do is right here in a list, right here with us, guiding you, holding your hand, taking you step by step.
So I think it's important, too, to point out, like, what can a book do for you? You know, you may be sitting there thinking, oh, I'd love to write a book someday. I've had this great story in my life. But what exactly can a book do for me?
A book is an amazing thing. A book is your credibility. A book is your status. It puts you head and shoulders above the others. Your book makes you the expert in your industry. So a book does a lot of things. A lot of people are starting to call it your calling card. For many years it was your website. Now it's your book. You don't have a book, you know, you're not as big or as good as the other guy who does have a book. So that's what the book really does for you. It just puts you head and shoulders above your competition. It makes you the expert. It gives you that credibility.
And, you know, I think that's such an important point because, I think it's like the 6-figure business card.
Yes.
Because if you have a powerful New York Times or Amazon best-selling book, and it is possible to get there with the help of Ann, that then just changes your whole game. You know, it takes everything up a notch. And then you have the traffic, you have the magnetic appeal for more clients for your coaching programs. You get invited to speak on more stages, and you do live that dream life of being a celebrity expert. Now, whether the word celebrity appeals to you or not, that really isn't the point. The point is, to be a successful author, speaker, and coach, you have to be visible. People have to be able to find you. They have to know what you're all about and what you stand for.
Yes, and having a book, having your website, being a bestseller draws people. People look at you differently. It's like, oh my God, they wrote a book. Oh my God, they're a bestseller. They must know what they're talking about. And that's what I help the author do, is bring their ideas out of their head, organize their material, create ancillary products. Create products like a workbook, a coaching program, an audio program. Because I'll tell you, there's nothing like people handing you money for your book. Will you sign my book? Can I buy your program? There's nothing like that. It's just a really amazing thing, not only for yourself, but you know what? you know you're helping someone. You know you're making a difference for someone. And so that's a really cool piece.
I remember when my first book came in the house in a box, and I pulled it out, and I was like, oh, it was just like holding a baby. I mean, it's just a really exciting moment. And there's one last thing that I do want to talk about is, you think about writing a book, you hear these stories. It took me 7 years to write my book, 10 years. I did it every day. I had to put other things on hold. Is that the reality, Ann?
No. When you have your coach, just like the superstars, on the field and in any field, when you have a coach, it gets done right and it gets done quickly. So my books are usually out in 8 to 12 weeks. I work with the author. I don't let go. I hold your hand. I take you step by step. And one of the most common testimonials I get is, you made it so easy. I can't believe how fast this went. And you know what? That just puts a big smile on my heart.
It puts a smile for me, too, because imagine if in 12 weeks you could have a book in your hand, holding that book, and that is your golden key that opens every possibility to higher speakers' fees, being invited to bookstores to talk about your books, and being out there and attracting clients to your coaching program. So this year, before we're even halfway through, you too could be a published best-selling author with the help of Ann McIndoo.
Yes.
And congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, can you imagine? You can have your book in your hands, a bestseller in your hands within 6 months. In 3 months, have your book.
It's not just a book. It's a bestseller.
It's a
That's
best-selling
what's
book.
exciting.
It's a best-selling book, and have products and have things that you can really use to take your business not to the next level, not even to the level above that,
Like
many levels.
quantum
Yes,
rocket ship.
we
Yeah.
want to be a rock star. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Ann McIndoo, thank you so much, and congratulations on the Author's Muse.
Oh, thank you, Kristen. Thank you. I love you, and I'll see you in the bookstores.